It's your boy Mike, and I have my best friend over here, Will. We're gonna be discussing the same day info. Say hey, I Will.
I will.
Oh, not the same day info. We're gonna be discussing what our predictions are for same day. Now we do have the bingo that should be coming up in the global now. I want to say on I think the other Dokkan nows were on the 15th, so I would probably expect it sometime around that, or at least the announcement a little bit before that. But because of the bingo, I personally think it's God Goku. Who do you think it is going to be, Will?
I mean, we say this every year. I feel like, oh god, Goku's a great standing in it. But like you said, that bingo card definitely helps point to him. I still think there's a very slight possibility we could be getting something Saiyan Saga related with Saiyans, just because we had that chain battle with the new Vegeta and Nappa asset. It
Yeah,
might just be a fluke. What was it? There was a baby that was a chain battle that hasn't been used yet. It's like the adult baby that comes out after he leaves Vegeta's body, but it's still a possibility.
yeah, I would definitely say like that's my thoughts exactly. That we have been teased a couple of times. I mean, God Goku was the banner, or I'm sorry, the app icon for a little while, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, God Goku's incoming! God Goku's incoming!" And then nothing ever happened from it. We had there's just been a lot of times where they could have dropped the same day Goku and they just haven't. So I personally hope it's a guy Goku because I think he's definitely deserving of a Dokkan Fest, and Beerus got one. So it's just like I, I hope, but I can also see them just releasing like how you said, just a Vegeta and Nappa because they have that new sprite on JP. But I don't know. I do think that if they do drop a data download and we see that sprite on global, it's over. Like it's just them. It's
Yeah,
it's just over.
I mean, back to the main guy that we want, God Goku. I feel like hopefully he'll be a movie heroes version of God Goku. I know we already have the Tech God Goku that is movie heroes, but obviously he's a way more defensive unit. And the only other real superhero God Goku is the Int LR that just got his EZA over on Global last month. So honestly, it does make sense for him to be a superhero God Goku, because Dokkan loves to do this thing where they come out with, oh, we got an LR, not LR, an EZA for this unit, and then oh, we're gonna replace him everywhere instantly.
Yeah, I do think that for sure. I don't know. I feel like another thing that I totally forgot about that I do want to just kind of slip in right here. If I did it the wrong way. There we go. Is that they teased this LR as well as God Goku in the vote. So I do think that it is definitely possible that we'll see the second LR get EZA during the celebration. Whenever are you gonna EZA this guy other than a God Goku celebration, you know? So
Right.
it's kind of weird to just EZA them out of nowhere, especially when God Goku is like 2 years older than this guy. So it's just like, why did they specifically choose these two units unless they're gonna do something? Since we were just talking
Right.
about the EZs and stuff like that. But if we
Yeah,
look
and
at
that,
the sorry, go ahead.
yeah, and that since they are a movie boss's character, that can imply that is going to be from Battle of Gods movie
Right.
rather than Dragon Ball Super anime, which is definitely way more deserving.
I do think that not only that, but we're going to be seeing the actual celebration and the Dokkan Fest drop at the weird times as always because of the 518, just for no reason at all. But I'm more than happy with it because I'm pretty sure that's like midday or something like that, where I don't have
Right.
to stay up until 5 o'clock to wait for this guy to drop. But
And I just had a brain blast. I had a brain blast. It's gonna be movie heroes God Goku that has a standby into Super Saiyan Goku,
right,
and then when the standby skill is a revive, and he does the whole explosion thing
right,
when Beerus hits him with the Spear of Destruction.
right.
There, I spoiled everyone. You're welcome.
Can't wait for that to see that end game. One of the things
Yeah.
I do think that if we do get another or we do get a God Goku, I do think that this guy was definitely going to easy A. I think that Goku's going to have the exact same categories as this guy, which is funny because this is the only unit who's SSJ who has Realm of God, specifically because this is after Goku still has God Ki, but de-transformed, I guess, from God to just SSJ. But I wouldn't
Right.
expect anything other than this entire categories right here. And then I guess, depending on if he's the movie or not, you take out movie heroes and then swap in superheroes or vice versa. But I do hope this guy gets a good easy A as well. I do like the healing and stuff. I mean, I hope they change this though, because you don't really fight Realm of God's characters too often. Other than that, like, he has a very open kit as well, so you can add anything in here, and I'd probably be satisfied. 59% dodge,
Yeah.
anything. But that's what I'm expecting to be the easy A. And then, like I was saying, if anybody, they'll probably do either Beerus or Goku, or even both on JP, and then just do Beerus and Whis on Global. Could also be something that happens. The other thing I was gonna say was that they can also turn uh, Battle of Gods and give it more, I guess, another support memory if they really wanted to. I don't really expect that. Maybe they'll turn Bingo Vegeta into a support memory, but I don't know. I think that would be pretty funny if they did.
Right. Right. And I mean, honestly, for the last couple of Saiyan days, what have the banner units been Saiyans? Like the one that isn't the Dokkan Fest.
Oh, that isn't the Dokkan Fest.
I think they've all been Saiyans. Because
Right.
transferring Vegeta had Super Vegeta. Ego Bardock had Tech Raditz. Int Broly had Super Saiyan Trunks. Majin Vegeta had Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks.
Right.
So honestly, I think it just has to be a Vegeta side banner unit.
That could definitely be another thing that could easy, I guess, as well as the. I don't have it pulled up, but the STR,
Super Saiyan
Vegeta.
2, Vegeta and Bulma,
Yeah,
right?
that guy. I think that guy could definitely easy A. Now I don't really have high hopes for that guy though. I don't. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised if they just did him dirty since of how they've been doing counter units recently. I don't think he would be too phenomenal.
right. And I mean, what does he even have? I mean, I'm pretty sure he just has, Saiyan, like Prepare for Battle and stuff like that.
I'm
And
almost
I mean,
positive like his whole link set is really bad too. and he just has like start of turn attack and defense, and I think that's it or something. It's really bad, but he's old, so it's understandable. New Super Battle Roach have come out. It's the Explosive Chain Battle. I do think that for his banners, it's gonna be like a must summon. Like even if Goku is top 5 in the game, top 10, it's a must summon. Just because Vegeta and Trunks is gonna come back. Because they do that every year where they bring back the well, other than this year, they bring back the LR that the single Dokkan Fest LR that wasn't a dual Dokkan Fest. I do think that that is something that they're gonna do is just bring Vegeta and Trunks back on this banner. It's gonna increase the banner value over like 3 times because no matter what, if God Goku is, like I said, top 10, Vegeta and Trunks is still on the banner, and it's still 10 times better than his banner that he released on. You know.
yeah, right. I'm looking at the links to the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma, man. Berserker. He's got Berserker.
Oh, he's gonna pair up extremely well with Broly. It's gonna be the dream team.
Yeah, at least he has Prepare for Battle in Golden Warrior.
Right. No, I like you were just saying. A lot of the Saiyan Day banners have been mostly Saiyan centric as well. So I don't really think that the banner is gonna be too good in value because of this. Like other than the first 3 units, I think the rest of the banner might just be kind of bad because
Right.
like Bardock is gonna return. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if Broly returned. I don't know. The only way that Fizz Super Vegeta, or yeah, Fizz transforming Vegeta would be a good unit to return is if he easy aid. But even then, I think most of everybody has him rainbowed, especially if you've been summoning characters that have been higher value. This guy's returned a lot of times, you know.
Right.
But if he does easy, I think that he does have like a good base kit to just stacking defense until he's God, and then boom, they could just do a Goku thing where they give him greatly raised attacking defense. That could be another. If they don't want to do an LR, they just want to do a TUR Dokkan Fest. Boom, you got the Vegeta right here. It'd also
Right.
be. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Right. And what you're saying about the banners, I feel like obviously, um, it's just gonna have like all the old Saiyan Day units on it. But I feel like definitely transforming Vegeta is gonna get his EZA because he is the oldest Saiyan Day unit that does not have an EZA.
Right, and they could definitely just start like a trend where every single Saiyan Day just EZA's the one from 4 years prior. So it's this God Goku comes out and then boom, physical Vegeta EZA's next year. I don't know, um, TUR I guess SSJ4 Goku comes out and then boom, AGL Bardock EZA's. Then in Broly and Majin Vegeta. I think that they could start the trend right now by just EZAing that unit and then just have it where every single Saiyan Day EZA's the other unit, you know?
Right.
It would make a lot of sense as well to just do it like that. That way you keep, I guess, the Saiyan Day units EZAing on Saiyan Day. But who knows? Like I was saying though, the banners could be bad. A lot of the side banner units have been, I want to say good for their time though, except for this one. But good for their time though. Because like in Vegeta, I don't even think he was that bad. Like he had a really high start of turn defense if you actually had his HP up all the way 200%, and then he got the 200%, or I'm sorry, the 50% attack raise on super. And there was a lot of androids enemies inside of SBR, which was the hardest content. So it was just like, and then this guy drops Raditz, who has 50% damage reduction, who's just another beast inside of SBR. So it's like, I think except for I guess again, not this one. The cyber unit might actually be pretty good this year as well.
Right. Right.
Or at least I'm hoping.
Yeah, man. You know how it's been. A lot of times they like just overvaluing something in a unit's kit, and everything goes to shambles.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the brand new Zero and Mew. He has a chance for guarding when fighting a Goku character. Well, chance, like, he has a, once you fight a Goku character, they're always guarding. But if they're not facing that unit, they are a liability. They're just gonna get you killed.
He's physical, right?
Right, he's physical.
Just wanted to pull him up real quick so that way you can see what you're talking about. No. Alright. But yeah, no, I could definitely agree with that. Like, it's just, it's kind of weird how they design some of these side banner units, because some of the times that they just up and they're just so good and they're, oh my god, there's the best. Like,
Okay, we got Hachan, and then it goes from Hachan to Trunks and Gear. A unit that's like so good that you need to pull him on this banner. Like if you were going for Goku, you needed Hachan.
right.
But you go for Pan, you don't need a Trunks and Gear. You
Right.
need a GT Goku.
I would almost say that they're kind of a liability as well. Like the Trunks and Giru and stuff like that. There's STR Goten and Trunks who need to be put in slot 1. So that way they can build up their passive. At the same time, they want to be put in slot 2 or 3 because they're a unit that gets defense on the super. So it's just like, yeah, I don't know. They design some units wonky sometimes. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Go ahead and make some of this stuff out. And then I pulled up all of the Super Saiyan God Gokus that could potentially EZA with this Goku as well, because they could just do a thing like how they just did with the Bardock Cell version on Global, where they just took all of these Bardock units and they said, fuck it, and then they EZA'd all of them all at once. So like this physical Goku who starts as an SR, like this guy could definitely EZA as well. It'll be really cool because would it be the first like SR unit that got an EZA after they turned TUR? I'm not even sure.
Uh,
Or like summonable wise. I know that like Nappa or
no.
something like that got an
We
EZA.
have the Int Final Form Frieza from the
Oh,
Final Form Frieza, not
well, he's
the
not
full power Frieza.
summonable. He's from the Dokkan event. You get him from stage one.
Right.
But
Um,
I don't know if they'll EZA him, but I feel like I should have just kept him on the list just in case.
right.
He could definitely be a good support unit as long as they, just take that physical and STR and turn it into all or something like that.
Right. I don't know why Dokkan just hasn't slowly awakening these SRs into SSRs at the very least.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they have so many SRs now. Well, now, like over the years, and they just decided no, we're not touching those units anymore. But a lot of them had good value. I mean, I remember the fourth anniversary, and people were like, "Oh, like people were considering running the physical Super Saiyan Trunks just
I,
because
I remember
he
that
had
too.
support and key support."
Yeah, I think he had attack and defense support too, and he was just like
Yep.
he was pretty good to run with the Super Saiyan Force because they just needed that support at the time, which they didn't really have, which was crazy to think about that we're running SR units into SBR. They were
Yeah.
handling themselves somewhat, but
Yeah.
yeah. The other unit that I was thinking that could definitely easy is AGO God Goku. Only reason why I would think that he wouldn't was because he's Universal Survival Saga, so they could just keep for a Universal Survival Saga themed EZA, I guess.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's been what, like almost 2 years since they've since Inkai Goku, not Inkai Goku, Inkai Goku got his EZA.
Right.
And they take their sweet times with the sub EZAs.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
is definitely a problem with the EZA system. I mean, I, I was very excited when the Worldwide Celebration happened, and we had these sub EZA banners that are coming out now. Like,
Right.
oh, this guy, Final Form Cooler, he got an EZA, and Thouser and Cooler's Armor Squadron got an EZA instantly. It was like, oh wow, is this a brand new step for Dokkan? We're actually gonna get these multiple units getting Extreme Z Awakens. But, they had to say, no. And they don't want to give us more than a couple
Yeah,
EZA characters in
and
the
Sierra Super
celebration.
Saiyan Goku like dropped, and then we were like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get the side EZA too, right? They're like, nope. Physical Super Saiyan, I'm sorry, physical Kaioken Goku is on the shelf. That's what they said.
Yep.
I do think that like a lot of these units they'll have because they're just so old that they have such open kits that they could just do anything. This one guy could just be a support. This guy could just be someone who you put in slot 3, you know, raises his attack and defense infinitely, maybe something like that. This guy who I also pulled up could just have attack and defense and then just raise it for the maybe 5 turns or something like that.
Right.
They have it so open and these kids are so old that it's it's crazy what they could do. They could just say whatever and then just give every single one of these guys supports or maybe units that are specifically supposed to be put in slot 3. Like you turn this into turn or 4 turns and you put it like if they are in the last slot they get like 50% extra defense on super, something like that.
Right.
It could be definitely crazy what they do. And then the other thing I was just pulling up here was last year the global and JP celebration was a little bit different. On JP, they got the global EZAs, while global just got a JP EZA to kind of catch up. I don't know if they're gonna do that again. Like I was saying, they could definitely just do the Beerus and Whis on global, and then God Goku, or just both God Goku and Beerus and Whis on JP, so they kind of just push it all into one celebration. We could just drop one of them. We could just get 2 EZAs out of or the same EZAs out of nowhere, because I think on 2 or no, I think it was 3 celebrations ago with Saiyan Day, they did physical Future Trunks and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. But Global got it like a week or 2 later. Like that can definitely happen again, where they just EZA a brand new unit as well. It's really up to what they want to do. There's no like really, I guess, timeline to look for that, because like I was saying, on this one they did it where it was the global thing, and then this one it was like I was saying, the catch up. The name today where it's the global gets one, and then JP gets the catch up. So it is what it is. But any final thoughts before we close out the video, Will?
No, I think you wrapped up perfectly.
All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Right.